Now what's your shaking in your iman, ya Salafi? Don't get the flinching. Don't get the gup in your throat. What you worried about? You're on the hop, but you must practice it. Just this hadith here. La tahasadu. Don't be envious. Wa la tanajasu. Don't inflate prices of one another. Wa la tabaghadu. Don't hate one another. Wa la tadabaru. Don't turn away from one another. Wa la bi'abatukum ala bi'ibad. Don't you undercut one another. Wa kunu ibadallah. But be you all servants of Allah. Ikhwanan. Brothers up on the Sunnah. Brothers up on Salafiyah. Brothers up on Tawheed. Brothers up on ordering what is good and forbidding what is bad. Brothers who speak the truth. Brothers who are honest. Brothers who are trustworthy. Brothers who keep their word. Brothers. Muslim akhu Muslim. Hey, it was stated 1400 years ago and I'm stating it again. Al-Muslim akhu Muslim. The Muslim is the brother of a Muslim. La yadlimuhu. He don't do him no injustice. No, how you going to oppress your brother, man? Why you out your mind? How? How you going to oppress your brother? La yadlimuhu. Wa la yakhdhuluhu. He don't forsake him. Leave him to his own discrepancies. Leave him to his own whims. Leave him to his own desires. No, he go get his brother. He go pull him back to Kitab. And pull him back to Sunnah. And pull him back to the way to Salaf Salih. Wa la yakdhibu. He doesn't lie to him. Wa la yahkiruhu. He doesn't belittle him and hold him in contempt and act as if he's nothing and turn his back like his words is nothing and he's nobody. The Prophet Islam then pointed to the heart. At-taqwa ha-huna. At-taqwa ha-huna. At-taqwa ha-huna. The taqwa is here. The taqwa is here. The taqwa is here. And he pointed to his noble chest. It is enough evil of a Muslim. Enough evil for him to hold his brother belittle his brother and hold him in contempt. Kulli Muslim ala Muslim haram. Every part of the Muslim to another Muslim is haram. Damahu, his blood. Wa malahu, his wealth. Wa irduhu, his honor. So if you have went over or mistreated somebody's honor by calling them names and gossiping and backbiting and slandering, then you need to do something about that. And if you have trespassed upon somebody's wealth by embezzling it or stealing it or taking it or whatever the case may be, then you need to do something about that. And if you have, in fact, did something regarding your brother, physically assaulted him or hurt him in some type of fashion where you drew blood, then you need to do something about that. Because of Muslim akhu Muslim. All of this is from ordering what is good and forbidding what is bad. If we forget to ordering what is good and we forget the bad, forgetting what is bad, then we might as well forget brotherhood. Because there's no true brotherhood when you let a man go off the hook. Well, he's whacked. Let him run into the wall. Let him destroy himself. Let him go after his desires and pursue anything he wants to. Go up on his whims. Why you gotta put him in check? Why you gotta tell him? You gotta take it to him. You gotta be in his face. You gotta be real. This ain't right. Correct your behavior. Ittaqillah. Fear Allah. Think about the after. What you doing, man? You're damaging yourself. What about hellfire? What about paradise? Like this. Ordering what is good. Forbidding what is bad. You can say that it's the basis of the brotherhood. That is a fundamental of the brotherhood. How you going to have brotherhood? Listen to one of the Salaf. Say to me what you must say in my face, for you have not, that which I dislike in my face, for you have not advised me until you say to me about me that which I dislike in my face. They understood, man. They had understanding. They had understanding. You can't buy understanding. Understanding is a blessing from Allah, man. Think about yourself 7 years ago. Where was your understanding? Where was you standing? Think about your understanding. And today, the understanding that you have, don't you know that there's a whole road and a whole path of progress that you got to make some more. So 10 years from now, when you're looking back, you're going to say, where was my understanding at Masjid Rahmah? You know, where was my understanding? Some of us don't even get into really practice Islam until the second or third decade. We shook off the Jahiliyyah and we stopped playing games And now we suddenly real, but it took 20 years. And so we look at younger brothers in their 5th year and we say, you better slow down. Slow down. Even though Allah Ta'ala can give it to whom He wills, when He wills, what we see is that it takes a long time to shake off that jahiliyyah. Especially when you're living in the cesspool, when you're living in the filth, and waking up in the filth, and walking around the filth. And this filth takes a long time. Takes a long time. And it takes some mujahada, some striving. Some striving. Brother got some Quran, mashallah, but most evil individual on earth. Brother got some Quran, mashallah, but cuss like a sailor. Brother got some Quran, mashallah, but you can't trust him with a dime. Salafiyah and brotherhood is ordering what is good and forbidding what is bad. How are we going to rectify ourselves and let somebody pull our coat? Somebody got to tap us on the shoulder and say, I don't know if anybody told you, but man, you're going left and you're supposed to be going right. And you know, your butt is out. Your butt is out, man. Somebody got to tell us. And that's ordering what is good and forbidding what is bad. And the effect on that is that the brotherhood will become stronger. It will be true brotherhood rather than this phony stuff of smiling in somebody's face and shaking their hand and not giving a darn about them. They could walk and fall and be sucked up by the earth. You wouldn't care. What type of brotherhood is that? So anyway, ala kulli halin, this is some of what we wanted to talk about. If there's some time, we'll take some questions. And if not, then I hope that what we have said will be a reminder, and the people will active on it. And I myself first. I mean, my mouth is closer to my ears than anybody else's, and so I hear myself first. But the point of the matter is that we will begin to act upon this and change our behavior and change our mode of thinking. Because we're not on what the Salaf was on in that regard. We're thinking, we're in Salafi garb, doing Salafi things, talking about important issues like Jah wa Ta'dil. No doubt it's important. Don't sleep on Jah wa Ta'dil. But the issue of the matter is that there are other behaviors that the Prophet ﷺ came with that we have to implement. And brotherhood is one of them. And ordering what is good and forbidding what is bad is another. Hada wa sallallahu ala nabiyyina Muhammad.